Well, changing it didn't make it any worse. Yeah. Yeah, the Fine brothers really stepped in that, didn't they? That pissed off a bunch of people. It's kind of funny. What the... Oh, that was the carrier. Right. Nothing left, boss. I'm out of here.
Incoming message. Training.
Yeah, it's really funny when people try to do that. You know, we're copywriting this really, really generic term, also issuing takedown notices to a shit ton of videos. Hey, you guys are being jerks. Look at what you just did. And then they come back like, no, we're totally not doing that exact thing we just did that we promised we're not. Wink, wink. We love you guys. Yeah, that whole mess. Oh, I know. They lost like, what, 150 to 200,000 subscribers? Sorry, Pixel. Yeah, like a shit ton of subscribers very quickly. I don't think I'm subbed to them. I watched some of their like react videos to like Mortal Kombat. Adults react to Mortal Kombat or something. You want to try again?
Incoming message.
Oh, come here.
Incoming message.
She's circling my feet. So clearly she, well, obviously wants my food. Oh, wow. They lost 2 million? Yeah, that... I don't know why they would try to... Why would Sony try to copyright a word or trademark a word like that? There's prior art. Fucking Something Awful were among the first people to actually use the term. Much as I hate crediting those idiots with anything positive in this universe, but you know. So are my dudes out there actually fighting anything? Okay, good. Wow, that's pretty sad. They've got more subscribers than Jesse Cox?
Xenon.
Hey.
Cargo bay now contains remote guided warhead.
I'll go pick up the loot. You guys do the killing. Oh god, that's a big ship. Oh god, I'm headed right for it. Wow. Well, Something Awful spawned Shit Reddit Says. So, they're on my bad list.
Cargo bay now contain cargo bay now.
It's partly the Something Awful people that made such a... that are part of the problem in Gamergate. They were part of the crowd that denied anything happened. Yeah, so, yeah. Oop, wrong button.
Cargo bay now contains chef.
God damn. Yes, they did. They are Goon Swarm. So they're good at playing Eve, and they're good at creating internet shitstorms, and they are, in general, very obnoxious, bad people. So, yeah, they're not my favorite. And thanks in no part to people like them, this obnoxious wave of over-the-top PC has kind of swept academia and starting to infest the IT industry a little bit. Although, fortunately, in IT, people who really can't perform get washed out pretty quick. Oh no, they don't really play it, they grind it. I loved that. That video made me smile last couple days ago when I saw it. Or was it yesterday? No adult should ever use the word mansplaining except to ridicule it. Oh hey, there's actually a fight going on.
Albion Pride.
Now these fucking ships are amazing in battle. Of course, I call them badasses as they all die, but they hold their own for quite a while. This one doesn't appear to be firing, which is a little alarming. Oh, there he goes. He's firing missiles. You okay, Pix? No. Uh-oh! Things look bad for him now. Well, that was fun. If you want a target, you'd better pick one soon. We're rapidly running out. Hey, there's a queue!
Incoming message. Exterminator.
So mad. Such a grumpy cat. You're not supposed to be grumpy. He should be getting close enough. Yeah, all she could keep saying was, "It's a term that is used." Like, well, no, stop it. Undoomed? What is that? Alright, get down. Come on. We're not doing this again today, cat. Aha! He's up against a Q.
Xenon Q.
Yeah. It's really a word, I promise. No, but that's not the real problem. It's what the word means, you dumb bitch. And I love that he fucking tells her, you know, to grow up and act like a person instead of a child. That was delicious. More of these people need to hear things like that. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sick of the online disagreement equals harassment horseshit. My favorite is some of them are trying to claim it's violence now. Just disagreeing with somebody is violent. Mr. Q is having a bad day. One more volley will do it. There we go. Bye-bye! Boom! That explosion. Wah. Alright, who else is dying here?
Exterminator.
Well, he's getting pounded pretty hard.
No.
He's out. Like, screw this, bitches. Later. Aww. I really love the gaming community for kind of mercilessly mocking the people that get so offended by every little thing. They're the one group that the outrage culture people have never been able to silence, and it really makes me happy. I'm kind of bummed. I've apparently never said anything that angered them enough to target me. That'd be fun.
Exterminator.
For one thing, I'm married to somebody who knows about all that shit and thinks it's stupid. And somehow doubt my employer would give a rat's ass. At least I would hope not. So they couldn't really no platform me or do much to silence me. So I'm allergic to being censored anyway, from past experiences with companies trying it. But alas, I'm not very offensive when you get down to it. Much to my disappointment. Oh, I'm easy to dox. I'm perfectly okay with being doxed.
Xenon K.
I don't make my ID or my identity rather, or even my location any kind of secret. Fucking go for it. I can show. You know, some people are not vulnerable to that sort of thing, and I tend to think I'm in that position. Ooh, that one's gonna hurt. I mean, come on, I light up sovereign citizens on a regular basis and call them idiots. If somebody were gonna dox me and show up and do something stupid, they'd have done it by now. The only reason they do that crap anyway is to scare you into being quiet, and I don't know that they really want to hear the more foul things I can say if I get suitably irritated. But, you know, it's alright for now, since rather spend my energy playing games and doing live stream stuff than fighting a bunch of idiot feminists. I love how that preemptive strike, you're not seeing it on the stream, but on my desktop here, that box is wiggling, like shaking a little tiny bit. Oh, bye-bye, Mr. K. Boom. Oh, that silhouette. Beautiful. You know, what I like about this game is even the combat. Like, giant battles like this end up being kind of mellow and
Xenon
calm.
P. No aim.
Yeah, exactly, Black Archon. That's what's always aggravated me about the whole thing. There is so much actual shit for people to be worried about and upset about. Even feminists, if they really want to be upset about how women are treated, there are so many places where they're actually treated bad. Alright, Radon, take care. Thanks for stopping by.
Xenon M.
Like, you know, there are places where women were just recently given permission to get driver's licenses. They can only drive with a male chaperone, who'd better be family or husband. Yeah, exactly. Dealing with real problems requires getting up and actually doing something, and these armchair idiots just want to bellyache about man-spreading from their fucking college dorms. You know, I suppose I should try to eat some of this, huh?
Low aim. Particle accelerator cannon.
Ooh, that's really good. Mongolian beef. Yeah. Well, a woman who plays games and plays games because she enjoys them is just a gamer. You know, there is no distinction. Gamers don't give a shit. My wife plays WoW all the time with an entire group of people, and they tell each other filthy jokes. Often, and she joins right in. They don't mistreat her, they don't, you know, they don't misbehave themselves. And like you said, it's the drama queens that just seek it out. And yeah, they pick their own fights. They love it. They live for the conflict of it. The same little club at the UN that invited Zoe Quinn and Anita Sarkeesian to speak about, you know, how they've been raped by people saying bad things about them online. That very same group has now that it's retracted that awful report, issued a new one encouraging the UN to discuss with Japan the possibility of doing away with sexually explicit video games, or really anywhere women are mistreated by their definition. Japan, they're going to go nose in Japan and try to tell them to stop doing that. I don't think these girls have ever seen some of the hentai that comes out of Japan, or some of the live action porn that comes out of Japan. I think more of them should, because then maybe they'd shut their holes about the occasional game that shows off some jiggly boobies. I've seen Japanese pornos where women try to actually have sex with live octopus. Voluntarily, mind you. So I don't really think they want to dive into that particular bucket and start trying to shame people.
Incoming message.
I mean, seriously, just... Again, they just complain about all the wrong things. Oh, well, you know, they haven't actually said anything to Japan yet. They're just considering talking about it with them. Well, yeah, the hentai is absolutely filthy. And it sells like crazy. If they're actually dumb enough to go to the Japanese government or just approach the culture and say, hey, you should stop doing this totally horrible thing, they're just going to get a fuck you back. That'll be the end of it. You know, this battle's going better than I expected it to. Yeah, they kind of have the Galactica problem. They gotta start having babies.
Xenon Q.
That explains why Merkel is so eager to bring in some immigrants. Too bad they picked some pretty bad ones. Kaboom! Yeah, I kind of thought so. Yeah, the rewards do not make it worth doing this. This is for the entertainment. If I were trying to finance my fleet with the rewards I get, nah, it'd be flying an M5.
Exterminator.
What do you mean, debt?